All right, we are back with some Highliner basketball tonight at the Hack. With you is Brian Krewald. I'm the technology director here at Valley City Public Schools, and I'm happy to be doing some audio tonight. It's my first time ever. Rather than having silent audio, we figured we'd put me on the air. We were having some audio problems, and so we cut the feed, and so we rebooted the feed to try to see if we could clean some stuff up, and so now you got me. You're coming to us, as you could see, a 15-6 game. Highlanders are dominating the action here, hit some big threes. Their shooting percentage is very, very high. Bitts has a 3 I saw. Burnson has a 3 and maybe a 2 I saw. So I think we're doing pretty good against the Wahpeton Huskies here, and we are off and running and hoping to get our first win of the season. Fouls on Husky number 33, his first foul. Another bucket for Bitts. Wahpeton Huskies push the ball up. Running a slow motion offense. Our D is pretty sticky, as you can see. I got to get these names down, but that's Caden Caps from Wahpeton with a miss, and Adam Bitts dribble drive, up and good. He's hot. I didn't really do any pregame looking anything up as Wahpeton won a game. We don't think they've maybe won a game, so this might be a game between two winless teams in the East. A nice hook shot from number 23, who I watched play in the JV game, and he's probably got the best vertical on the court. Burnson with the ball. Will Eggert looking for it inside. They don't give it to him. And Robert Fisher with the 3 off the back of the iron. And Will Eggert fouls the kid. It's only Will's first foul. We're getting some substitutions in. In comes in Carson Eggert, Will's little brother. Not so little anymore. Aiden Jacobson's into the game. Oh, and Zach Sikora came into the game. They almost did a hockey line change. Aiden Burnson's in the game. Maybe he was before, but I didn't notice. Wahpeton not getting any easy buckets here. That needs to go. A deep 3. I suppose that's what Wahpeton can get right now for shots. And a nice 3, because a nice save by the kid with the vertical, number 23. Ethan Manick with a great save and assist to somebody who just shot a good 3. Will Eggert with a nice drive, long arms, swooped up, missed. They're swinging it around, looking for another 3. I suppose this is how they're going to get back in the game. And that stalled. Another deep 3. In and out, Carson with the rebound, and he's going to push it right up to Zach Sikora. Zach will take an easy 3, and he misses it. Zach gets his own rebound from a tip out from a hustling guy, and Robert Fisher, who's money if you leave that kid open, and nailed it. The Highliner bench is pretty excited because they have a 12-point lead going into a Husky timeout. With us also on the call today is our technical student that runs cameras, and he decided to jump on the call or jump on the play-by-play. This is actually the superintendent's son, Jaden Johnson. Jaden, how do you like it, things so far here? Jaden, you have to actually answer my question. He's bashful. Who'd ever thought that? Aiden Jacobson with a 3, just short. And an and one by a smooth play, number 23, Ethan Mannock. I don't know, either there's more than one number 23 or that kid is all over the court doing a lot for the Wahpeton Huskies. Number 24 comes into the game. I recognize him. I'm watching him play because of these unrecognizable glasses that he wears. I've been watching him play since he was like 5 or 6 years old, travel basketball against my kid, who's a junior. And forever as long as I remember, that number 24 can shoot the ball. So my scouting report is you got to guard that kid. He's only in the game to shoot three-pointers. Will Eggert is a slasher, kicks it out to his little brother, who's not so little anymore, and he bangs an easy 3. Probably one of the best pure shooters we have. Carson Eggert should shoot the ball more. Oh my God, Zach Sikora just took an amazing charge. You got to give it up. That probably hurt the other kid more than it hurt Zach. Zach's built like a rock. I think he's fullback on our football team. And he just stood there and took one at the baseline. Carson Eggert, who also has smooth handles, is dribbling it up, gives it up just because they're running a play. Will the slasher drives, gets it picked. Number 5 runs into traffic. Number 24 is looking for that. Just throw it up. Nope, he passed it in. Carson with the steal from the behind, gets the ball. He's coming up. Gets set. Will slashes. Dishes to Zach, and Zach for an easy and one, but got fouled. He's going to the line. Zach Sikora, a sophomore, like I said, starts on the football team, starts on this basketball team, very good athlete. He's got some little brothers in the school as well. We'll see how they turn out. They got big shoes to fill with Zach. Smooth free throw. Our senior Adam Bitts comes back into the game, and our junior Robert Fisher come back into the game. Robert Fisher, who I like better when he was wearing his mustache, but I think he shoots better without it. So he shaved it off. Adam Bitts with the bunny. I think he was so excited that he just got that rebound and he was wide open. Hey, that's the three-point shooter I called out earlier, and he decides to drive. And he's going to the free throw line. If I was a betting man, he's going to make both these free throws.
Well, now, the Highlanders are 34 Robert Fisher, his first 17 ball. Activity in the line, because it's 2.
And I was wrong. This kid's been making free throws since he was 6 years old. The student section has them all bottled up, I'm sure. And a swish. Just a little light on the first one. Adam Bitts now walking it up with a 12-point lead. I don't think they're in too big a hurry to score the bucket or score baskets. What they're doing is working. Jacobson with a nice little drive and a lefty jump shot from the lane. Made it look easy. And their half-court trap turned it over at half-court. Ari Bratrud comes into the game. Talk about a force down low. He's going to be the biggest guy on the court right now. Highlander should just run a heavy dose of giving it to Ari for the 2 minutes that he's in. The kid guarding Ari already doesn't like it. Look at him. He's grabbed at him. Are we in the bonus?
Foul on number 24, Riley Kimmy, his first 7th team foul.
Sending him probably a 90% free throw shooter to the line. I don't know. I haven't looked at stats ever, but I would guess that he's a 90% free throw shooter or more. Adam Bitts, our senior. Nothing but net. They should be worth more points if they don't hit the rim. I jinxed him. Adam with 1 for 2 there, but he's probably got already 10 points in this half. The student section is a little rowdy today. I think they're getting excited maybe for our first win, especially our first home win. Adam sizing up his guy. Looks down low, but nobody's there. Burnson swings it around, does his little lefty hook shot. That's almost money every time he shoots that little fling shot that he has, that he's patented. Sorry, Wahpeton, I'm not calling out your kids fast enough because I'm just not good enough to look down at this piece of paper and look at who's got the ball. But you can clearly see who's got the ball. That was a smooth pass. Number 30 just couldn't feel the rim and where it was at. Zach Sikora, a post player, making a three-pointer look easy. Another timeout by Wahpeton. Now that the Highlanders have run the score up 20. Get ready for this timeout song picked to you by Derek Bear. Brian Krewald, I'm back with you. My tech over here to my left, Derek Bear, did not unmute me fast enough. He's got to get better at that. And then I don't even know what we're doing with Jaden Johnson over here. He's not even wanting to come on the air, and he's just standing there not even running cameras. Hey, out of that timeout, they actually drew up a play that worked. Number 33, Jaden King, sophomore. We traveled? That was a suspect call. I'll say it right now. I don't know if I'm getting fined for that, but. Wahpeton playing with no sense of urgency at all. They're looking for a good shot. I would say any shot from 30 feet or in for number 24 is good, but he's refusing to take them. Ari with the quick hands. He looks at his hand, thinking, I should have palmed that ball for the steal. That was a really good inbounds play. That didn't even draw iron, but that was pretty slick. I don't know why that wasn't a shot clock violation. Didn't even hit the rim, but well, let's go with it. Bernie with must have got blocked. Ari with the graceful save. Oh my gosh, Ari Bratrud. He's going to get player of the game just with that move alone. Now, you know, on this Play Site Network, you're going to be able to rewind plays. So if you wanted to see Ari do that, you can watch it. Adam with a slash down the. That was a really good. I think he even went up with his left hand, and he's not left-handed. Did they just go over and back? Oh my gosh, Wahpeton. All right, Aiden Jacobson's back in the game. Carson Eggert's back in the game. I've been watching Carson play since he moved to town. He's probably been one of the best players on the court at 4'2", and now he grew like 2 feet over the summer. Now he's like 5'10", so literally this kid is going to be a stud for the Highliners. He's already a stud. Wide open three by Wahpeton. My favorite player for Wahpeton, number 24, just drew an offensive foul and has yet to shoot the ball. And we're in the bonus for some more slow action with a 20-point lead. I don't know if you can see it on video, but our student section is a little bit full today, and we have probably 150 adults here in the building, which is a pretty cool atmosphere for a Class A game. Wahpeton brought a lot of fans out. All right, number 24 with the rebound. I should know his name right now. It's Riley, the junior. Riley brought it down. Riley's wide open. Swing it back to Riley. Get it in, Riley. And he drew iron. I'm jinxing him. Here's Zach Sikora. He's hot. I don't think he's missed. Gives it up to our super senior tonight, Adam Bitts. Has he missed? I know he drew a suspect offensive foul or traveling in the lane earlier. That was probably his only mistake. Other than that, he's been just money. All right. Foul. Aiden Jacobson. Got a little too aggressive. Second foul, if you haven't heard that, by the other commentary going on. Down on the floor. Will Eggert's in the game. Callahan Burchell's in the game. Or as we like to call him, Cal. He makes the first one. Robert Fisher takes it out and then gives it back to the umpire or the referee. Thought we were playing baseball here for a minute, Derek. See, I'm more in tune to the finer things in this game. Their number 23 also has got an amazing vertical. And our number 23 probably has our best team's verticals, so I think they're going to have a jump off at the end of the game just for entertaining purposes. Nice dish. Oh, is this going to be an Eggert to Eggert? It was. An Eggert to Eggert play. The Eggerts are padding their stats. Steal by Adam Bitts. He's looking to move the ball. Will takes a short little 18-footer, and it would have been in if it was a 23-footer. Wahpeton with the floater. Robert Fisher with the rebound. Gets it up to Adam. Adam's looking to run up the score. Dished it out to Robert with a three. Now all of a sudden we've gone cold this last 30 seconds. Number 23 with a free throw, basically, a 2-point free throw. Gets the lead within 21 with 1:15 left, as you can see on your PlaySite scoreboard. Carson Eggert just ignoring his brother with the open R up there to give it to Cal because he knows Cal is just going to make a whirly dervish shot for 2. Makes it look easy. Number 3. Whoosh. Nothing but net. Should be worth 4 points. But it's only worth 3. Blake Schaefer, senior from Wahpeton, with that shot. Adam dribbling it out, looking like they want to take almost the last shot of the game. There's about 5 seconds between the shot clock and the play clock. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Adam takes a deep 3. Wahpeton, number 20. Wow, good play. Now we get the last shot. Adam, that's going to count for a 3 if it went in. That's all right. Highliners with an 18-point lead going into half. You're going to be, I have no halftime stats for you, but as far as I know, nobody really is in any foul trouble, and we're scoring a bunch of points, led by, I'm sure, Adam Bitts. Zach Sikora's got a bunch. Carson Eggert's got a bunch. So they're spreading it around. Anyway, you're going to enjoy some halftime music presented to you by our DJ, Derek Bear.
Visit the team at Better Forward for the game plan to achieve your goals. Your success is simply the forward way. Bankforward.com. Member FDIC. Cable is the top supporter of our local hotline.
All right, we're back here with 3.5 minutes left, and I'm sure a lot of you are tuning out right now because it's halftime and you're doing something else, but you might be on there, and if you're on there, we thought we'd just yap a little bit since I have Derek Beer here with me to talk about a little bit about PlaySite and what we've been doing so far. Derek, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Do you like working on this project?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It keeps me busy and staying out of trouble.
Staying out of trouble, like you've ever been in trouble a day in your life. Anyway, we have pretty much installed just about everything I think that we're using. It took us a long time installing this, of course, that, since COVID started, these big companies don't actually travel to you anymore to install, and so really it's been on us. And then with a partnership through PlaySite to try to figure out how to get all this stuff operational. But in this gym, we have how many cameras?
We got 5 cameras. There's 4 on the court, 1 in each corner. And after the game is streamed onto PlaySite on Archive, you can actually go back and view from any of those cameras. And then our tracker, it automatically tracks the basketball, and you can watch without having any manual labor on our end.
So that's true. I think a lot of our viewers, if you haven't played with this so far, after this game's done, then you can go back on the on-demand section of our PlaySite channel. This channel is the basketball channel. You'll be able to actually see if somebody made a great play, if somebody dunked a basketball or made a clutch, half-court shot. You can actually go and change all the camera angles and watch that from 6 different camera angles, really. You can watch it from the motion tracker angle, the side cameras, the center camera. Remember, you can always zoom in with your controls as well on the PlaySite channel. And so that's all cool. But then after the game is done, we also put them somewhere, right?
That's right. They're uploaded to YouTube. Any video from any channel is put on the one site on YouTube. And another cool thing about PlaySite is once the video is archived and you can go to the on-demand section, every shot is time-stamped. If you just hit the little up arrow, you can go to any shot that you want to see.
Also, another cool thing, you could watch a game in condensed view. So if you go back to on-demand and you click on condensed game, it's kind of like watching those NFL games, only the scoring drives. And so it cuts out all the other gibberish, all of the other missed shots, turnovers, timeouts, halftime, quarter breaks. It cuts out all that so you can actually watch a game pretty much in fast forward, except for you're not watching it in fast forward. On the PlaySite controls, you also have slow-mo that you can actually slow the play down on any camera angle. You can slow it down 25%, 50%. So that's actually kind of a cool feature too. But getting back to, you talked a little bit about our YouTube channel, and that's forever. So you're going to have access to these play site games for how long?
Forever.
45 days, though, on the PlaySite
on
channel.
PlaySite,
I'm
yes.
trying to trick him. I'm trying to trick his knowledge on this. On the PlaySite channel, it's 45 days, and so we actually had to open it up to a YouTube channel, and so that these are going to be forever. So on that Highliner Activities channel, every game that we do is forever. And you got 30 seconds to talk about what we televise.
We televise any home sports, whether it be basketball. Sometimes we go out for cross country. There's volleyball, wrestling. A couple home meets coming up for that.
We've done Thunder games. This week we still have, do we have 7th and 8th grade games?
Tomorrow, 7th and 8th grade are at 4:15, I believe.
And so those are in separate gyms, and so you'll have to go to the Go Camera channel. But if you go to our Highliners website and you just click on our little live stream link, you're going to get brought out to a basically a channel guide. On the top, it's going to be all of our channels. We have a wrestling channel, a mobile Go Camera channel, a basketball channel, a couple other channels, football channel. That's not in season right now, but anyway, then below that is actually our weekly guide of what we're going to televise or what we plan on televising. And so far, we've hit every game we've promised to televise, we've televised. So we are just about getting ready to get back out there. You're going to have Burnson, Sikora, Cal Burchell, Jacobson, and Adam Bitts on the floor for the Highliners. And 5 Wahpeton Huskies are out on the court. It'll be interesting to see if Wahpeton made any halftime adjustments at all. That's a halftime adjustment because I haven't seen that in the first half. Number 3, Blake Schaefer, senior from Wahpeton, just drove in, made it look easy from about 10 feet. Wide open 3. I think he was looking to pass it to Burnson. Burnson wasn't looking for the pass. Oh, we have a potential end one here from Caden Capps, this junior from Wahpeton. Fouls on number 10, Adam Bitts, his second foul. Again, we don't really have anybody in foul trouble. Looks like we're going 9 deep for the Highliners. 4 people on the bench now without jerseys. And none of our 9 kids have more than 2 fouls. But just like that, they made it a 13-point game. Aiden Jacobson with a missed 3-pointer. Number 5, Caden Capps. I don't know, I'm calling number 3 and number 5. They're doing all the work for Wahpeton right now. All right, baseline jumper.
Reeves on the assist.
Making it an 11-point game. Cal gets almost an and one, and that kind of breaks up the scoring by Wahpeton. Puts Cal, a pretty solid free throw shooter, on the line. Basically, this has looked like a timeout now for us. We get to collect our thoughts. Everybody's thinking about how we let Wahpeton back in the game. As Cal hits the back iron, he gets a high five or congratulations from Adam Bitts. The crowd goes quiet. Nails it. All right, we're back up to 12 points. Would be nice to play the same defense we played in the first half. All right, looks like we're playing the same defense as Wahpeton's playing the same throw it around the 3-point line offense. Except for this time, they hit that baseline jumper. This guy sneaks in behind us, and we forget that he's there. Make it a 10-point game. All right, Sikora draws a foul on the drive to the basket. The Highlanders meet up and exclude Adam Bitts from that little huddle because he was late to the huddle. So they probably didn't say anything at all. What do you think?
23, Ethan Miller.
One of the little patented Bernie sky hooks, but this one falls. All right, if Wahpeton makes this, and he just banked it in. And that's a timeout. All right, Wahpeton just made this a basketball game. Well, now at least people will stay tuned and watch. It turned from a blowout to a 7-point game. I was criticizing Wahpeton to see if they actually made any halftime adjustments, and they obviously did. I'm not a basketball any kind of basketball talent in analyzing what they might have talked about at halftime, but to me it looks like they're running the same offense, just running it a little better.
Valley City Veterinary Hospital. For all your animal health needs, Valley City Veterinary Hospital provides care you can trust and says, go Highliners.
Did you play a song? Oh, do I need to ask for a song?
Yeah, you never cued the Highlander Activity Network going out.
Oh, Highlander. Well, you know what? I could thank our sponsors. Right now, you can see the Valley City Booster Club is one of our sponsors of the Activity Network. If it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have this Activity Network. So thank you to Dickey Rural Network, Essentia Health, and the Valley City Booster Club, all contributing and doing their share to this awesome project. Sure. Cal Burchell with the deep three. And we got a foul going the other way. Burnson got a little too physical in there, which I like to see him get physical.
His second team foul.
But if Wahpeton comes down and makes a bucket here, it's going to make us a little sweat a little bit. This game was a lot funner when we were up by 20. Deep three by Wahpeton, and he makes it. Number 4, Caden Hockert, Jr. Number 4 and 5 for Wahpeton. I'm not keeping track, but they're putting up points this quarter, or this half. Aiden Jacobson's a lefty, so he drove left, and he gives up to Zach Sikora with a nice drive. Did he get an N1?
Yep, he's going to the line.
Nope.
Count the basket, foul on the Highlanders, number 3, Andrew Bernstein.
Andrew Bernstein. Oh, the shot will count, though, won't it?
Yep, shot counted.
Shouldn't we be up by more than 6? I really got to pay closer attention. If I'm calling this game, I thought we were already up by 6, but maybe we were up by 4. Anyway, shot counted. Let's just go with that. And Andrew Burson got physical again. Now he's got 3 fouls, so he might be in foul trouble. And he's out of the game, so he must have been in foul trouble. This kid, is he going to really make another one? He did. Are we forgetting to guard him? You know, he's only made like 3 in a row, so all from the same spot. All right, Adam. Is that going to be over the back? Will is always aggressive, though, which is great. He uses his long body and just gets after it, so you can get after him for committing that foul. At least he tried. Good defense, but draws a foul. I don't think he likes that call by the velocity of throw. He threw it back at the referee. Robert Fisher back in the game, because that is Jacobson's 3rd foul. So I jinxed the team earlier by saying we have nobody in foul trouble. Now we got 2 kids, 2 starters in foul trouble.
Robert Fisher in for the Highlanders.
All right, looks like we're getting a timeout. Highliner timeout.
Ball on, there's number 23, Cal Mitchell, his third, 16.
All right, well, we're going to play some music because I really don't know what to say after the Highlanders gave up a huge lead and now only lead by 3. All right, we're back here at the Highliner Activity Center for a Valley City versus Wahpeton varsity game. Both teams, I believe, looking for their first win of the season. I don't know who Wahpeton would have beat. And the Highliners, I know, have not won a game because I do follow this because my son sits on the bench for the Highliner varsity team. So have to go. All right, Wahpeton inbounds the ball. They have a chance to tie it. Ooh, number 23 misses a great drawn-up play during that timeout by the Wahpeton Huskies, but did not execute. Zach Sikora, Robert Fisher. There's going to be a big wide-open 3 here by Zach. Oh, Zach, you got to take that. Nice drive, uses his body, Adam Bitts. Then he takes the ball and he throws it out of bounds, kind of to delay the game a little bit and get the half-court press set up. Smart play, good play by Adam Bitts to bring us to a 5-point lead. Turnaround jump shot. Did not fall for Wahpeton. They've been doing so well on their plays. Oh, wide open 3 by Adam. Just missed. Zach Sikora lays out. If I have to call number 4 or 5 hitting another 3-pointer on us. But they are. Kid's going to set a school record on 3-pointers against us tonight. Adam with another drive. Might have met a block there. Wahpeton's got all the momentum. Adam's not leaving number 4 alone again to shoot the 3-pointer. Baseline jumper. And the crowd is eerily quiet. The student section is not having near enough fun now that we don't have a 20-point lead. They're all kind of nervous watching. Zach Sikora did something good there. Laid a kid out. Drew a foul. And the Highlanders have the basketball underneath.
His second, 13th foul. And for the Huskies, number 33, Jaden King.
Huskies just entered Jaden King, a sophomore. Zach with the pump fake. Everybody leaves him alone. Get it. Oh, he has a nice little move. And it's going to be Valley ball. Jim McDaniel called that. Jim McDaniel teaches 6th grade here at Valley City Public Schools, so if he called that the other way, we'd have to have a conversation with him in the morning. All right, Ori Bratwood's going to set a monstrous screen. Carson gives it to Robert Fisher. Robert Fisher has a nice drive. Rebound by number 4, who gets into it with Robert Fisher. Nice little competitive tug-of-war with that basketball. Leads to Valley City ball. Well, looks like the old number 3 inbounds play did not work that time. There we go. And we leave number 4. Are you kidding me? And Wahpeton with the lead. Who'd have saw this coming? Has number 4 shot?
I don't know. That's not, at least number 4 he's made from that
the
spot.
exact same spot. You could put an X on the floor where he's hitting. Caden Hockert, just a junior, so we got another year of him. Oh, another guy takes a 3. Number 3 takes a 3. Blake Schaefer, the senior, takes it. Gives us a break, but now possession arrow goes back to Wahpeton. So we'll get the next possession at least. Cal Burchell back in the game. Burnson back in the game. Andrew Burnson, our other senior on the team. Foul on Robert Fisher. Am I speculating with this? Robert Fisher. I didn't see it, but he must have ran into him. Oh. He makes it. Well, it'll be an interesting final 10 minutes without the lead. This is going to be an exciting game. All right, number 11.
Number 11, Trayton Mock.
Trayton Mock, a freshman. All right, number 11 is a freshman. Robert Fisher with an open 3. He's usually pretty good at those. He loves the corner 3s. All right, we got a jump. Jump ball. Jacobson's back in the game.
In for Valley City, number 21, Nate Jacobson.
In for Will Eggert. Carson Eggert to inbound in the ball. Looks for Robert Fisher down low. Hey, Cal Burchell's got an open 3. Wow. Most players got some three-point game. They trusted him to take that shot. That looked like a set play, so he must make those quite a bit. That was a badly needed 3 by us to tie the game at 51. All right, Wahpeton fans cheering, so it's something good for them. Zach Sikora is going to come back into the game because Burnson committed a foul, and that's his 4th. All right, so he's got one more. I haven't seen him play this aggressive in a long time. Because if you ain't fouling, you ain't trying, Derek.
That's right.
Zach Sikora is a lot to handle. Jaden King with the foul, his 2nd foul.
I bet Callahan gets this. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot another 3.
Oh. It's the fake handoff move, and he forgot to dribble on his first move, but that would be a play. I'm assuming he wanted to go baseline there, and that was wide open. Long 3 by number 3. Where is that going? Number 4 missed a 3-pointer because he wasn't on his favorite spot. Zach Sikora. Carson Eggert, left-hand dribble. Just missed. And now Wahpeton's going to push, draw a charge. There you go. Aiden Jacobson picks up a big charge. And I'll probably be saying big about 100 more times because now in a 2-point game, every play is big. So I'm going to start jotting down how many. I said it once. I'm going to keep track right here. I don't keep track of how many fouls kids or points kids have, but I am going to say that was a big play. See, I just said it again. It's 2. Zach Sikora looks for an open guy. Finally finds Cal Burchell. Cal with a whirling dervish move. Doesn't get his own rebound. We need a stop. Highlanders need a stop here with a 2-point game with 8 minutes to go. Cal Burchell now is on number 4. Oh my gosh, number 3 hit a 3. That's why he wears that number. We should know he shoots 3-pointers with a number like that. That is a great little drive by our sophomore, Zach Sikora. Highliners call a timeout, and we're going to take a break. Thank you for listening and tuning in to the Highliner Activity Network. All right. Derek and Brian are back to you at the Highliner Activity Network. Thank you to our sponsors, Valley City Booster Club, Dickey Rural Network, and Essentia Health for sponsoring the Highliner Activity Network. You know what that last play by Zach Sikora was, Derek?
Yep, that was a dribble drive, and it made the Wahpeton team call a timeout.
That was way too much information for our listeners. You know what it really was? It was just big. It was
big.
A big play by Zach Sikora to bring us in with 3. We need a big stop right now. We can't. Oh, I can put that one down too. All right, number 4 is just planted over there. Adam Bitts has got it figured out. He ain't gonna let that kid get any movement over there. Number 23 takes a baseline shot. That's the kid with the big vertical, and he has not really made that baseline shot today, but he keeps taking them. Cal Burchell with a deep 3. He makes these in practice. I seen him warming up with those 3s. I know he can make them. Him and Aaron Heck were shooting them before the game. Aaron Heck was not making them. There, a nice little jump hook by their number 23. Adam Jacobson comes down, gives it to Adam Bitts. Could have taken a deep 3, but they know his range, so they stick a hand in his face. Oh, that was a good play. He could have probably dunked that. But he padded the stats with a rebound and a shot, 2 points. Big rebound and shot by Cal Burchell. All right, Huskies still with a 1-point lead, though. We got to bear down here with only 6.5 minutes left. Wahpeton's looking to just run this clock out. They're thinking, hey, we got a game that's close. We're just going to kind of run this thing down. There's no way number 4 is going to make it from there. Number 5 with a last-second shot when the shot clock's going off. It misses it. Adam Jacobson comes down. Oh, my gosh, they just give him the lane. Number 23, the kid with the vertical, just skies up and just says, get out. '23 is Ethan Mannock. Aiden Jacobson's been playing ball against him in rec league and in travel ball for years, so he should know he was going to get rejected on that. But here's Footloose. All right, Derek and Brian are back to here at the Highlander Activity Center with the Huskies with a 1-point lead, as you can see on your PlaySite scoreboard. Yeah, and one. Oh boy. I'm not even going to say it.
That was big.
It was big. I said it.
Well, the Highlanders with 35 Zach scored his first 19 foul. Ethan Malik on the line for the end one.
Wow. Okay, that's a 4-point game. Wahpeton has scored on almost every timeout. Their coaching is pretty good. Carson. Oh, what a tip by Cal. Probably could have thrown that down, but we were in a close game, so we didn't want to screw that up. That was just set up perfect for him. Oh, Zach Sikora. Look at two Highliners on the ground. We're getting feisty. Highlanders are getting feisty. And number 5 with a good drive. Is that the first time he's done that? Because that's actually surprising me that he did that. That was a really good drive to put him back up by 4. What a big, big, big three-pointer by Aiden Jacobson. And that's 10 for me. What happened? I think he smarted off to the ref, and the ref said, all right, I'm going to call you for double dribble. Highliner ball with a chance to take the lead. All right, Andrew comes in with 4 fouls. How is he going to get his 5th? I think he goes over the back on a rebound.
That's a good guess.
All right.
Wahpeton crowd is pretty loud.
That's the student crowd. Parents are all sitting on their hands, looking bored. Oh, boy. Oh. And that's a 3-point game. All right. We got 3 minutes, 50 seconds left, as you can see on your scoreboard. Aiden's got a mismatch. Adam's got a nice little drive. Soft touch in the lane. Goes over 2 kids that were bigger than him. And was never in doubt. Number 3 left wide open. Decided not to take it that time. Number 4 actually drove the lane. That's not his thing. A 3-point shooter gets kind of down there and too strong off the window. Oh boy, Cal Burchell, open. Nice pass. Zach Sikora. That was a good pass, big layup by Zach Sikora. So depending on how you want to keep it, the score, you're either getting a rebound and a bucket by Zach or an assist by Cal. Hey, that gave the Highliners a 1-point lead, Zach. That was big. Oh my gosh. Defense by Adam Bitts with the shot clock winding down. Just took it from that kid. That was a good move. Adam with the drive, the kick out to Zach. Zach with the drive, the kick out to Cal. Cal takes like a 50-footer fake shot and gives it up to Aiden, who drives. Oh my gosh. And stepped on the line. Are you sure about that? I don't know about that call. We're going to see the replay here. We could look at the replay. And I'll tell you. Oh, he did. He stepped out right by the end. All right. That's okay. What?
That's a foul.
All right. Well, I don't know if it was a foul or not because our parents are not getting that restless. So There's a few parents I always seem to look at to tell me if that is a bad call or not, because they're usually saying it is. Calberto with a huge, big save. Oh, they can't call that, but they did. Lance Lukes with the call. Valley City graduate. You think the call would go our way?
Nope. Team foul.
Putting them on the line.
Blake Schaefer at the line for the Huskies to shoot 2.
Down 1 point, minute 41 left.
Blake Schaefer, his name's been called a lot tonight. He must be one of their better players as well. But he has to make free throws. He has to make another one to go up by 3. We have a game. Highlighters might be down by 3 with 1:40 seconds left. All right, hit the rim 3 times, but he made it. All right, Coach Quist is going to drop some magic on his shiny whiteboard, and we're going to listen to Crazy Train to try to get pumped up. All right, we're back. Highlanders with the ball and a 3-point deficit coming out of a timeout. We'll see what we have in store for the play that was drawn up at half or during the timeout. Zach Secor at the high post dribble drive. Did he lose it? Oh no, he lost it. Well, I'm not buying that he lost it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay again. Oh, he did. He lost it. God, the refs have been 2 for 2 against me tonight. That was a good drive. That was a good cut and a good pass. All right, Huskies up by 5. We need some big plays here. Highliners. Bernie with a 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, but they stumbled on the rebound, and we better press them. – 20 seconds on the shot clock, so we really don't need to foul here. Bernie with almost a steal. Oh, it's going to tie it up. Tied up. Did he call a timeout? Oh no, they really called a foul on Edom Jacobson. That was a bad time for a foul. The refs really could have called a jump ball there with the possession arrow. He's won to Wahpeton anyway, so.
That's his 5th.
Okay, Jacobson tried hard tonight. Picked up 5 fouls. The last one was a little controversial. Yeah, this kid is money. If he can make it from 23 feet, he can make it from, what is it, free throw, 14 feet? Looks like 14 feet. All right, he makes both. Now the Highlanders are down 7. All right, just throw it up. There you go. There you go, Robert. Robert with the rebound. There. Now he's got a wide open good three. Splash. Highliner timeout. With 15 seconds left. Down by 4.
Timeout, Highliners.
Well, that's a Highliner full timeout. We might as well cut to some AC/DC. All right, we're back with 15 seconds to go. Highliners down by 4, and we do not have the ball. So they're looking to get to their good shooter, number 4. Oh, and we got a good trap that Robert Fisher did reach in, grab his arm. And now we're sending a really good shooter to the free throw line down by 4.
Ball on Hawker, number 34, Robert Fisher, his third.
We could really use a brick here.
Caden Hawker at the line for 2 for the Huskies.
Something big.
Be a big miss. Yeah, he ain't missing. He's got ice in his veins. Well, he did miss. Now, if we could get a three-pointer, this makes it interesting. Oh. Looks like he tried to draw a foul there. Adabitz tried. Ends up to be in the Wahpeton JV team and student section is thinking the game's over, which it is. All right, that's Wahpeton's big win. They are excited that they won the state championship. That's it. That's a wrap. 67 to 72. You'll have to see the box scores in the paper. This is Brian Krewald and Derek Bear and James Johnson thanking you all for listening tonight and watching the Highliner Activity Network.